Hi, Collective. Welcome to my channel, LunaFae Tarot. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm happy to have you here with me today. So in the pre-shuffle, it looked like there was a false person that you were guided away from, like divine intervention style. Okay. Oh, that smells good today. So we'll get into it. Okay. I've decided to use like basically intuitive Kev tarot. This regular tarot, the gold foil tarot, and the Rider-Waite tarot as well. I just want to get like triple confirmation on all this, okay? Because I was seeing some really weird stuff. Yeah, this one kept coming out. Social media, Star in reverse, Two of Wands, Four of Cups. Okay, hater. There's some really negative energy, okay, that I'm seeing. Seven of Swords, see, deceit, betrayal, etc. So we'll see who's in your energy and what they're up to, okay? Yeah. I am offering personal readings. I do have a special going on right now. It's a flash sale, so it's like $55 for a 45-minute reading. Which is a fantastic deal. But anyway, you can just email me if you want. We can work something out, or go to my website, LunaFaeTarot.com. Okay. So let's see what we have for the collective today. All right. All right. What do we have for the collective today? Not that many. These cards are acting really sticky right now. Like someone's very resistant to divulge any information. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Emotional manipulator in reverse. Innocence. Whoa. Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Karmic connection in reverse. The Devil in reverse. And Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, a lot of negative energy. It looks like you're healing, though, from something. Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. So let's go through these one by one. First off, we have Ace of Cups and emotional manipulator in reverse. So in the past, there was an emotional manipulator in your midst that broke your heart. Basically, I'm seeing like a lot of depression and sadness. Okay, because you were innocent. Yeah. Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and Karmic connection in reverse. Okay. So yeah, somebody left you out in the cold. They broke your heart. Maybe they went towards a karmic connection. They went away from their divine connection, which would be you. Okay. Yeah. And then just look at that. We have Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and a Devil, all in reverse. Okay. You realized at some point, that this wasn't going to work out for you. Okay. You didn't want to work on this connection anymore, or you didn't want to be in this situation anymore because it was causing you a lot of heartbreak, a lot of emotional pain. You wanted to leave all this toxic stuff behind. Okay. All right. Tell me about this emotional manipulator, Ace of Cups, innocence. Okay. King of Swords. Okay. Knight of Cups. Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. First off, I'm going to tell you there's way too many people here. Okay. Way too many people here. What it looks like is there was a happy relationship at one point, right? 10 of Cups. But something interfered. You have the King of Swords. You have the Knight of Cups. Okay. I think personally, I'm not sure exactly which one, but you're one of these. Okay. You're one of these people. And here's the person who got in between you all. Okay. Queen of Cups, like completely the opposite of the Knight of Cups. This is Queen of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who is not nurturing, not caring. Yeah, I'm going to say that you're the King of Swords in this situation. You were using your brain when it came down to this person. Yeah, and this other person, whoever this is, they went towards the Queen of Cups in reverse. They thought it was their match. Like if it was upright like this, yeah, sure it would be, but they are most certainly not. Okay. Probably the exact opposite of what you are, to be honest. Okay. All right. Tell me more about that Knight of Cups, please. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about that situation. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man. It's in reverse. All these are in reverse, by the way. Okay. We have Hater, Seven of Swords, and Trash Box. Wow. Okay. You didn't want to be stuck again. This is like confirmation of this one, of this energy over here. Okay. You don't want to be stuck in this situation anymore with this deceit, these lies, the hate, being associated with, clowns, trash box, people who very, very low vibrational people. Yeah. Okay. Tell me more about this Three of Swords, karmic connection, being left out in the cold. Okay. No, that's way too many. Stack. Okay. Let's go. Okay. We have Six of Swords. It's in reverse. Okay. Okay. Tell me more about that, please. No. Four of Swords. A lot of swords so far. A lot of swords. Somebody's in their head. They're thinking a lot. I mean, you got 10 of Swords here, 4 of Swords here, 6 of Swords. Swords. I mean, there's swords everywhere. Yeah. So this might be you, collective, or maybe somebody else. Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah, that is you. Okay. And then we have 7 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So this Three of Swords kind of moment, this heartbreak moment, sent you for a loop. You felt left out in the cold. Like, you couldn't believe it. You couldn't believe it. Why would they do this to you? Right? Gave you a lot of anxiety with the Four of Swords. And You decided to move away from this situation, although it took a while, and this person didn't want you to go. Okay. They didn't want you to have your guard up against them with the Queen of Swords in reverse, but you needed some peace with the Seven of Wands, okay? You just couldn't handle it anymore. It's too stressful. Okay. Tell us about the Seven of Wands. Ten of Wands. Yeah, exactly. It was too stressful. There was too much of a burden. You wanted to get rid of those burdens. Yes. Yes. Okay. Ten of Wands. No, not that many. Okay. Mm-hmm. There it is. Okay, yeah. And you want some balance in your life. Oh, there's another one in there. Okay. Balance in your life. And look at that. 10 of Pentacles right afterwards. That's interesting. Wow. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and a Temperance. Okay. Okay. You're just focusing on your bag. You're focusing on you for a change. That's awesome. I like to see that. Okay. We have the Devil in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. Tell us a little more about that, please. Okay. Devil in reverse. Oh, that's way too many. Okay. Devil in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Twin Flame. 8 of Wands. And the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So like I said, this was probably a divine union. Okay. They went towards a karmic connection instead on accident. On accident. Okay. But they're deep in regret about it. Okay. Because they realized they didn't work with the right person. They want to send you some kind of message with the 8 of Wands. They want to take some swift action in your direction, to be honest. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I'm done with this deck. Let's go in with this tarot and see what we got. So yeah, we've got the 8 of Wands. That's freaking crazy. 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Confirmation. Okay. They want to send you a message. They want to swift communication, etc. Yeah. Okay. So let's tell me more about this trash box energy. Okay. And there's Temperance again, and the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You got the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups in reverse. Yes. So, yeah. Just like I said earlier, see, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Well, here comes the King of Cups in reverse. They were in this devil energy, okay? And they went towards the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. They were breadcrumbing you. The person in your past, they were breadcrumbing you. And they tried to keep things together with the Temperance. They tried to keep everything together. Okay, so tell me about the 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the Temperance again here. Magician in reverse. Okay. Wow. Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Wow. And Queen of Cups in reverse. Wow. Wow. And then the Knight of Swords in reverse. Collective, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? We have the Knight of Swords. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, well, this row is mirroring this row, although it's getting a little worse. If you know what I'm saying. This person cannot manifest with whoever they chose. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. These people, they're very, very insecure. They're very codependent, very jealous energies. Yeah. And see, again, you have this other energy here. There might be another third party. I'm getting that this Queen of Cups is also involved in with this Knight of Swords in reverse too. Maybe they're cheating on this other person, your past person. I'm really getting that. And they don't care. They're not even thinking about the consequences. So that's, that might be for some of you. Okay, let's talk about the twin flame, 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Okay. Page of Swords in reverse. Wow. Do you notice all these people in reverse? You're surrounded by a bunch of negativity, a bunch of toxic people. Okay. Like a ton of toxic people right now. So just guard your energy, collective. Yeah. Okay. Sun in reverse. Wow. And the Ace of Swords in reverse, followed by the Chariot in reverse. Wow. Like I said, it's getting worse and worse for the people. Okay. Because they're a bunch of liars. Okay. They're stuck. They cannot make anything happen for them. They don't have any self-control. Okay. They're letting any vices they have, like maybe some addictions, etc., cloud their judgment, basically. They're the Sun reverse. They're very unhappy. Okay. Yeah. And again, they're very deceptive. They're a bunch of liars, manipulative. And they've ignored this twin flame connection. Okay. This divine union. They've completely ignored it. They've gone against God, like to the utmost. And they're getting some negative karma for that. Okay. Okay. So let's go in with the gold foil. Blah, blah, blah. King of Cups in the Sun. Okay. Let's go in with the gold foil. I can never say foil. Gold foil tarot. And see what they gotta say about that too. That's kind of bananas. Like, yeah. Ace of Swords. As I say, all these people in your energy are super negative, and you have the King of Cups, Ace of Swords. That's the truth. That's the truth. They might be playing in your face, acting all nice and stuff, but collected, I'm telling you, they're not good people. Okay. Whoever I'm talking about here. It's a group. It's quite a few people. Okay. So tell me about this Temperance. Okay. Trash box. What do you got for this row in general? Okay. Okay. We have the Chariot. We have the Star in reverse. That one came out in the pre-shuffle. Wish fulfillment in reverse. And the Ten of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Wow. Yep. 5 of Swords. Okay. So yeah, this person acted hastily. They are not having any wish fulfillment anymore because they were deceitful. They were in this let's win at all costs. It's all about me energy, and now they're facing a bunch of burdens. Okay, and take it how it resonates. But this caused a lot of burdens for you. Okay. So tell me about all these people: Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords. What is going on? What is really going on? I mean, because you have here a Queen of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. We have the 8 of Swords. More swords, collective. Somebody's in their head big time. Okay. We have 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. And the Emperor in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Twin flame connection. Divine union, marriage, happiness, ultimate, whatever you want to call it. 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so let's go through it. Somebody's in their head quite a bit with the 8 of Swords. Somebody's in their head because they went against, again, the divine union, twin flame connection. Okay, they ruined this contract. The Emperor in reverse. Again, lowest of the low, bottom feeders, because of this whole third party situation. They regret ever going towards this person, whoever this is, or whoever these people are. Yeah, and they're not celebrating anymore. They thought it was good times. Yeah, see? You have the Devil and the Six of Cups. They thought it was all fun and games to F around, but now they're finding out. Like, literally. Yeah, yeah. And they're thinking heavily about the past and how they screwed you over. Yeah, that's literally what's going on with them right now. Okay, so tell me what's with the Page of Swords, the Sun in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Okay, Page of Cups. See, there's that communication again. Like I said, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Wow. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. That basically says it all right here. Okay. You're leaving this person out in the cold, or they feel left out in the cold. They feel abandoned. But I mean, you don't want their dirty offer. You don't want, it's the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like, you don't see a reconciliation with this person. You don't see any, you don't want their love offer, period. Okay. That has expired. You just don't want it. And I feel like they're looking at you like the Nine of Pentacles, and they're kicking themselves because they know they can't have it. Okay. You're like their wish. You're like their abundance. Again, with the Star in reverse. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So let's do one more row. Let's clarify again. Okay. With the Rider-Waite Tarot. Let's see what's going on. Okay. One more time. All right. Let's go with the Ten of Wands and all this hater stuff. Okay. We have Justice. Okay. Death in reverse. Okay. And the World in reverse. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Wands. Yeah. This player energy, you cut them off. And that's your justice. You cut them off because you didn't want to deal with it. You didn't want to deal with it. You got the Death card, change. You realized they weren't going to change. You wanted to change. But either way, you didn't want to be stuck in that situation anymore, period. Okay. Tell me about the Devil and the Six of Cups. Okay. Look, the Devil, clarified by the Devil in reverse. The Devil doesn't want you to see them. The Strength. Okay. And the King of Wands. There it is again. You've got this fire energy, this player energy here. And yeah, here's Judgment, bottom of the deck. Wow. And then Eight of Wands in reverse too at the bottom of the deck. So you don't want anything to do with this person, period. You don't want their toxicity. You've called judgment on this person. It took you a lot of strength to come into that leadership power and walk away, period. Yeah, you were like, peace out. That's exactly what I'm saying here. Okay, so tell me about this left in the cold, this dirty offer, refusing the love offer, etc. Okay, Nine of Swords in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Oh, jeez. Yeah. That one almost came out, but it didn't, so give me a second. Six of Wands in reverse. That's too many. Well, yeah, let's just not. I don't want to deal with more people. Okay. I guess we gotta. There's the Six of Swords and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles here, Ten of Pentacles here. So you're doing the right thing, number one. Okay, you walking away from this person was the right thing. Your abundance is only multiplying. Okay, that's clear. Okay, and see, you're healing. from this tremendous amount of stress and heartache. Okay. You're healing. There will be no celebration for this person with this person. You've walked away. Okay. You're going to quote unquote calmer waters, high collective. King of Cups. Okay. You still got love in your heart. So that's, you're not closed off to the world. You're closed off to this person, this situation, etc. But you've still got like a core group of friends around you that care about you, etc. Maybe you're entertaining some, maybe you're dating or something. But either way, you are definitely on the right path. Okay. Okay. So what about it? Tell us what about it. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. What about it? What about all this? Okay. King of Swords. Okay. Lovers in reverse. And bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Okay. Okay. You realize that this situation, it caused you a lot of anxiety and pain, etc., but you're healing from it. You're resting. You just want to decompress. I'm getting like, it's spa day for the collective. Okay. And that's, you wanted the truth. Maybe you didn't get the truth. Maybe you didn't get the whole truth, etc., about this lover situation. But either way, you're like, whatever, it's done with, it's over. What happened, and I'm moving on. So, yeah. Okay, so that's what I have for you today, collective. I hope some of that resonated, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you so much. Bye.